I would have a look, just a quick familial flight, look at the, looking right away around the instruments. And she is old school. And she also has issues. She's old school. I've already had the compressor, the dreaded compressor stall. But what I've done is, if you look down here at the switch, the air start switch. Oop, that's the drag chute. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. What'd I do? Okay, good. Phew. Okay, where's my air start switch? Is it this one? No, it's way over here. There, see, cover, air start. And I just threw the master caution because I just told it to air start. Oh well, nothing I can do there. It has an actual old school afterburner switch. Just wait. There it goes. You can hear it now. And I'm not even at full throttle. And this thing does not like negative G's. So the word of the day is don't push over. If you need to go down, do this. Drop some altitude. Turn the throttle back slowly. Turn off the afterburner. Hey, look, golf course. Over the Marianas Islands. Let's just take a quick tour at whatever we're at. I know I'm aware the master caution's on. Because the generator off. There we go. Turn off the warning light. I figured it out. Nice looking aircraft. Mirror adjust. Let's, hi there. It's me. Too bad I can't wave. I can't get the pilot to wave. That would be friggin' funny. Yes, I'm aware the generator's on. Sorry for the Let's take a quick tour around the island, shall we? This is not the World War II version of the Marianas. This is the regular version. I don't have the graphics turned up. I'm still tweaking with this particular new aircraft. But I figured I saw all the videos about it, and I learned a few things, and I watched a few things. And like I said, one of the biggest things is to map that air start to a button on the HOTAS. And one thing you'll learn real quick is this aircraft, like I said, does not like negative G. Don't do it. You learn, you can train yourself out of it. You know what it does. You know how to make it work. Use your afterburners. And just remember, it's old school. There's a HUD, sort of. It's really just a gun sight, which is currently uncaged. Let's see. Now it's uncaged. You cage it. System power. You know, this teaches you a lot. You learn to pre-flight the jet before you take off. Make sure you're all ready to fence in, because fence in can be a little difficult when you got to do it all manually. Which is hard to do in VR, because you can't just turn your head. It's not as easy, although with a swivel chair, let me just, my stream deck here is mounted to my desk. It was digging into my knees. Let's trim this aircraft so I can let go of the stick. You can hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. That's the trim. Let's see if she stays where she is. Yep, there we go. Now we can look around the cockpit. Sort of, because when you try and look around here like this, you got to turn. Missile control. All the stores are active and powered. There's nothing on the aircraft. Currently holding 1,700 feet. That'll do in a bit of a turn. Let's see if we can't... Oop, yeah, I see you really sticking rudder, eh? I guess it's stuck on now. Also, this is not a 0-0 ejection seat. There's a strap that you attach to the ripcord that pulls it for you. So if you have time, you can attach it, and hopefully, you know, it works. Otherwise, if you eject, you got to pull your own ripcord. Now, landing is a different story. I'm not even going to attempt that in this video. Is, you know, because it does land at such a slow speed, but then it starts to wiggle and wobble and do what they call the saber dance, in which case it's out of control and, well, you know, you're going to chew some dirt. You might be able to recover it because it pitches up and it dances to the left and dances to the right. I haven't managed to do one yet, but I have managed a compressor stall at, you know, 14,000 feet. So let's get up there. Bit of a cloudyish day here. Let's put the throttle up slowly. Afterburner. We just wait a couple of seconds later. And it's like a run. This is where you need a butt kicker. Right? So you get a butt kicker and you can feel the seat rumble. You can feel the aircraft. And that's the biggest thing about a simulator is you can't feel it. Woo, too much pitch. I just control pitch with the throttle. Afterburner off. Bring it down so she doesn't stall. Watch the negative G's. And if you need to roll over, just, roll it over. Little back pressure on the rudder. Sorry, on the stick, the rudder's over here. Wiggle, wiggle. Is it working? Yeah, okay. I had to invert my rudder pedals, both for toe brakes and for the rudder. Diving a bit, gaining a bit of speed. And because this is really old school, as they say, I would put it, like one of the creators said, put it in a bit of a turn, trim it out, so it just holds it, and then look around the cockpit. And every now and again, do this. Let's zoom in a little bit here. See, you're down in here, you get focused on your dials, focused on your switches, and the next thing you know, you are facing the ground. Oh, the water's kind of shimmery. Let's turn this a little more, back the throttle off, bring the zoom out. Here's a quick tour of the Marianas. By the way, I don't recommend pulling your drag chute. I don't know where mine went. It went that way somewhere. You couldn't see pilot hand, going up and touch the mirror. That'd be cool, but it gets in the way. I mean, you could turn the pilot on most aircraft. I don't know if you can do it with this one. But something else I like in this, if I can remember how to do it, it's this one. The checklist. I love it. Does the zoom work on the checklist? Yeah, it does. So you can zoom in on the checklist and, before landing checklist, if you can convince it to catch it. What am I doing here? Make sure I'm not crashing. There it is. So you can descend and you can have it show me, right? Pilot heat on. If you look down, it's over here. Let's bring this aircraft up just a little so we can reach around the cockpit. We go down here. And it crosses it off. Damper switch. Which is over here. Off. See? Fuel quantity. Check. There you go. Done. Ooh, we're gonna stall. Easy on the pushover. Let's just slide this down. And then you just do Shift C, which in VR is not easy to do, but I've got my headset on just the right. I don't know where I am. Let's just roll it over. There we go. Oh, there we are. The cloud cover got me lost. All right, so let's bring her down. Speed brake. Let's go outside. Oops, wrong one. Let's see, is it this one? Oh. I know I mounted it. There it goes. Speed brake. And close the speed brake. That's not mapped. Okay, there you go. Alright, that was kind of clumsy and awkward. Got the power back, get a little lower. Let's just gently roll it over. I know, we're not dogfood. Look at the scratches on the windscreen. That's funny. Where are we at? 11,000 feet, eh? Okay. Nice little tour of the Marianas here. So I thought I'd grab the F100 Super Sabre. Start making some videos. Ooh, see that? Some PIA, pilot-induced oscillation. PIO? PI for PIA? Correct me in the comments. PIA, PIO, which is pilot-induced oscillation. I would say PIO, because that's what that was. I might even attempt one of those. One of those over there. The aerial refueling. Maybe. So let's get down. It's down, down, down. No stick and rudder, guys. Like, really stick and rudder. There's no fly-by-wire here. It looks like a Domino's board down there. Airspeed. Duck. Great. Even about 400 knots. Oh, see? See, she doesn't like that. Don't be hammer hands. See, you need to get down, roll it over. Let it drop. Let the nose drop. Let the nose drop, and continue the roll. You can't just slam it to the firewall. Yep, I know. My detail's not very high in this map. Let's do it one more time. Roll her over. Let it drop. And we need some altitude. There we go. Yeah, see, she's got a bit of... Don't do the... In the pitch, you don't want to push down, eh? Just back off the throttle and she'll drop. See? Or she'll buck you like a bronco. This one has the gun camera. I don't have anything on it, so I'm not carrying any weapons. Yeah, you probably can't do this. Well, we might be able to. There you go. Ooh, stutter. I see the stutter. I usually, the recording doesn't see it. Oh, you see, you can't push the negative G is bad. I'll get there. One of these times I'm gonna push her into the ground. Almost like I got something out, like the drag chute from earlier. And it's by the way, that's what not to do. All right, so let's. There we go. See that? She's pitched right up. Take off trim. That works. Take off trim. There we go. Go down by the water. Real quick. One quick fly of the water, and then we'll call it a shot. Okay? By the way, guys, big Pimax sale going on right now. Have a look in the description for what's exactly being offered. I think it runs till like the 18th of July or something along those lines. I will leave my referral code on screen. And I will also, it's also in the description. The referral code's too large. You'd never see anything on the screen. All right, let's go down here and have a look. What are we at? Quite low. 1,300 feet. Am I full mil power? Yeah. See? Just leave it. Leave the throttle there. Don't touch it. Drop the rudder a bit. See, you can pull back, but it's not going to like excessive G's either, I don't think. Let it go. All right. There's a couple of laps of the Marianas. This particular island whose name escapes me. Anybody remembers, drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscribe. If it's something you want to see more of, let me know. I'm going to keep training. I won't do a lot of videos with it until I'm ready, until I learn this bucking Bronco. So that I can put decent videos, move some mud. It does do ACM. I'm not sure I want to try that yet. I'm not very good at that. I can move mud and blow up things. Because my last few videos, like you've seen previously, have been the A10C. 2. I had to add the 2. People get upset if I don't add the 2. That was a bomb. Yeah, those are hardened shelters for something. I'm going to say munitions, usually. Alright, make sure you drop a comment, a like, a subscribe. And let's have some fun. Let's pull the nose. Pull the afterburners. Let them spool up a bit, and away we go. Let's take it up through the clouds, and then we'll go bye-bye.